Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Windows 10, seeing as it is July 28th today and we are on the eve of the release of Windows 10 finally. They're on build 10.240 right now, which is essentially the RTM release of Windows 10, although Microsoft doesn't want us to call it the RTM release, but it is, and we all know it is, so just calm down, Microsoft, and get over it. But the issue I have to talk about today is the automatic updates that is being forced in Windows 10. As it is right now, all updates on Windows 10 are forced. You don't have an option to opt out of them, and if you were to hack it in some way and disable them, then you would get eventually cut off by Microsoft from being able to apply new security updates. So it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of end in sight into this issue. The big issue is right now, the automatic updates are clashing with other updates. So if you were running something like Nvidia Geforce Experience that has automatically updated your video drivers to the latest Nvidia release, then Microsoft would also try to put out that release to update your drivers as well. And then that driver is clashing with the actual one from Nvidia, and that's causing a lot of problems right now for Nvidia users. I've actually experienced this in the past when I first installed Windows 8 on my old PC. It was actually automatically updating the drivers, and I had to go in and tweak the setting manually so that it never updated any of my hardware drivers on its own automatically, but that they just notified me about all of my normal Windows updates. I'm not a fan of letting anyone automatically update anything on my system. I don't like something happening on my computer without me knowing about it, because then that makes it that much harder to troubleshoot later on. You know, if you're having an issue, you're like, oh, well, did you update this? It was like, well, no, I have everything on automatic, so I don't know what updated. That's why I like to have, you know, control over every single driver on my PC and update what I want as I need to, as sometimes some drivers will break things, make them worse, so I just like to be selective about my drivers, and I'm not a big fan of this whole automatic driver update that Microsoft is implementing here in Windows 10, and I really think that they need to go out and think about this and think about what they're doing and the impact that it's going to have on their users. People like us, you know, hardcore PC users and power users, you know, we'll probably be able to figure out ways to work around this. You know, you could, you know, disable GeForce Experience from automatic updating and disabling everything else from automatically updating, but your normal casual user isn't going to always be able to do that. Things like printers update automatically all the time, so having something like that could then clash with Windows, and then people's printers might stop working. Right now, we're seeing the biggest issue is centered around Nvidia, and that's kind of at the forefront, and that's why I'm talking about it today, because I know a lot of you guys are gamers out there watching this, and you may be looking to update to Windows 10 tomorrow. So all I'm saying is be cautious, because right now, I'm going to hold off on updating until I know that this issue is ironed out, or someone has found a workaround or fix in some way to help address this issue. Another issue with Windows 10 right now is actually clashing with SLI. What it's doing when it's trying to automatically update for one video card is it's actually seeing two cards in the system and trying to update the drivers twice, once for each graphics card in the system, or if you had 4 graphics cards, once for each of the 4 graphics cards. So that's causing issues as well with SLI. It's also causing issues with multi-monitor users, people that have dual monitors, triple monitors. Most of the complaints I've seen is about dual monitors, where the second screen will stop working or just won't come on at all, and then people are having issues booting into Windows, and they have to, you know, go back to the Windows 10 like emergency screen and do like a fresh install or roll back to Windows 8.1. So there's a lot of issues right now, it seems, with Windows 10, especially considering SLI and Nvidia users. So if you're either one of those, or if you're using, you know, multiple monitors, then that could be an issue for you as well. And I'm sure a lot of my viewers out there are either SLI users or multiple monitor users, as we're all kind of hardcore PC gamers. So definitely be cautious about updating to Windows 10. Keep an eye out on this issue. I'm going to have a link down in the description below to the Forbes article where they discuss this entire thing at length. So go ahead, check that out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you learned something new, then please go ahead and stick a thumbs up on it down below, and beware of Windows 10, guys. Just, you know, keep an open mind. I'm kind of excited about some of the changes for Windows 10. I'm keeping an open mind about it, but I'm also being cautious because of these issues we are having early on with the software. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.